Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Harrison.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the Reds DH, number 30. The pitch. That one fouled off. Inside, and the count is 2-2. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Now it's the right fielder. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder,
Levi Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. The relay, and that's a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Caleb Callahan. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. The throw in, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And here is number 6. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in San Francisco, and today on the hill, number 3.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. High fly ball down the left field line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Over to first, and he saved. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now.
And now this is down for a base hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 1-1. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Elliot Ramos. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get it?
There's one.
Got him.
And that's two.
Got him.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now number two. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Reds catcher. One out, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Lee should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now the rookie second baseman. Ball to strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's going to be number 33. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Chapman went deep in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. 1-1 now. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
To the right side, and that's foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in for the third out. On to the third inning, and the batter now, number 30. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And now the right fielder.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner.
Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Callahan getting ready to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman. And a 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Runner around third. Relay throw home.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now, number 2 in the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the Reds catcher. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Runner at second. 2 down. This to third. Chapman. Fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Bailey matched a homer in his last game. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Fitzgerald.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Way outside, and it's 2-1. And that's fouled off. Bailey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 12. Hit in the air, center field, Lee. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give 1 more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one missed. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Schmidt. Throws to first in time, and they get the out. So the batting order turns over. Next is the DH, a switch hitter. 2 outs. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, and now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the
mound.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Heaton win.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one to first. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, the man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Just off the outside edge, 3-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Just off the inside corner, 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Handles, throws to first. Just got him on that one. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. Center field has a beat on it. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, number 4. That one ripped. And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Ramos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Schmidt zips it to first. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Casey Schmidt. And that one fouled off. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Missed inside with the curve. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. Good eye right there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. First and third, one down.
Well, really laboring here in the fifth. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging on the curveball. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back here in San Francisco, top of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, number 2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Number 55.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
12.
Now it's the second baseman. Runner on the go. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder. And that one hammered back there. And look out below. That one splashes down in McCovey Cove. Home run. He nails one out to right. His 2nd of the year. It's 6-1. to the top of the lineup, and now the DH. And he grounds one to the right side. Wisely. That's the third out.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me.
Bottom of the sixth. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Your time has left us your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck. Let you word now. We gon' pull.
Number 16 into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, Acosta. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
And here is Matt Chapman. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Out to center. On his way in. And there's two away. So man aboard, Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Casey Schmidt will hit next. Tosses across the first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 15.
Number 15.
That one lifted to left. Ramos under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the left fielder.
Now batting, left fielder, Levi Jordan.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Now the Reds cleanup hitter. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here is number 6. Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt. That's out number 3.
He's out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski.
Right side. And that one handled. And he takes it himself for the out. And
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom of the 7th. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Bailey on second. Fitzgerald over at first with one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
So here's Wade now.
Wade Jr.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. And that'll load the bases. Now on the bump, number 21.
And we all know about his slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Tyler
The 1-1.
Rogers.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground, right side, Wisely. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the Reds catcher. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now batting.
Here's the
number
second
12.
baseman. Ground ball up the middle. The throw is wild and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big time costly mistake there. And now the center fielder. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And it's fouled away. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Acosta at third with 2 away. And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a bounce right side, Wisely. Over to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swings through that one out in front that time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And up next for the Giants, Brett Wisely. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second, back to first, and that is a double play. 2 down, bases empty. Casey Schmidt, the next to hit. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Ripped to short. To first. That ends the frame.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Giants.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
68.
Eric Miller.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the right
Off for
fielder.
Cincinnati, right fielder, number 15.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. And that one upstairs. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Now batting, left fielder, Levi Jordan.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man,
One
he
ball,
really
two
sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
And there's the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So now here's the Reds
number
cleanup hitter.
0.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a
Nope.
left-handed hitter to track.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Back here in San Francisco, bottom 9, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Outside, ball 3. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one
Now
out
batting,
remaining.
designated
And
hitter,
now Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take game 1 of the series on the road.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost